I first started metal detecting in 2005. I moved to Houston in 2006 and was metal detecting here for about 3 years, really heavily. And I metal detected often at a big park in Houston that used to be a World War I training camp. And a lot of the participants there came from Illinois, I believe the Illinois National Guard, and we found a lot of really cool stuff. We found a lot of older coins from that time period. We found a lot of buttons, military buttons, of course. I even found a few gold rings. Really neat place to metal detect. Me and several of the guys that I hunted with, sometimes we would find these round dog tags. I have a few of them, and you know, anytime I find something that has a name, I try to reunite it with the owner. Of course, this owner, having been in World War I, would no longer be around to receive that. It's got his name. He was a private. He was attached to the 6th Illinois Infantry, which I believe is National Guard. I'm not sure. And then on the back, I believe his hometown. It's also corroded part of it, but it's something Plata, Missouri. I'm gonna check that out, see if I can find a town that matches. And then I have his name, Eldred O. Rulon. So I'm just gonna do a quick internet search here and see what I can come up with. Let's see here, Eldred O. Rulon. And then there, right at the top. Look at that. Eldred Otis Rulon, 1898 to 1988. So he would have been 19 years old. Amazing. So I'm gonna look here. See what this is. This is findagrave.com. Who would have thought of such a thing? Look at this. This is amazing. All right, look. Birthplace, Illinois, on September 19th, 1898. He died October 21st at 90 years old. He was buried, look at that. He's buried in Houston at Forest Park Cemetery. Look, it's got his family members listed. There's his spouse, Jeannie Hobbs Rulon. She passed away before he did in 74. Okay, so I have a lot of information here. Maybe if I can find a grandchild, maybe that would be my best bet on how to go about this. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to find the hometown. Maybe if he has grandchildren or a sibling, maybe they still live there or in the area. So all I have is something that looks like 3 letters, or La Plata, Missouri. Let's see if that's a town. I'm gonna head out to maps. La Plata, Missouri. It's a town. Small town, very small. Okay, I'm gonna check out this genealogy website. Yeah, there's nothing here listed for a family tree. Not much information there. Oh, here we go. Let's see, what is this? Okay, his daughter, or here's a daughter, May Lee Kretschmar, or Rulon, born 1920. and had one sibling. She married in 1944. Passed away in 94 at 73 years old. Philip Rulon Kretschmar was born in 48 in Texas to Gerhard Philip Kretschmar, Gerhard and May Lee Rulon. So May Lee Rulon. Confused. Who is Kretschmar? Okay. Kretschmar. Okay, this is confusing. Okay, I'm searching the newspaper archive for May Lee Kretschmar. May Lee Kretschmar was Eldred and Jenny's daughter. May Lee Kretschmar. Look at that. Let's see what's listed here. Oh, check this out. Goodies from the oven. This is the Bel Air Texan newspaper, 1975. Goodies from the oven were sold at the show. Here, show chairman May Lee Kretschmar helps out from all her duties with Civic Club member Sophie Moody. That's her on the left. February 10th, 1982. Bel Air Women's Civic Club. The group will convene at the Bel Air Civic Center on Wednesday, February 17th at 10 a.m. Mary Sue Hart and May Lee Kretschmar will be hostesses for the coffee proceeding. They're stuffing toy animals for patients at Texas Children's. So I guess my primary goal right now is to find out if May Lee Kretschmar had children, and if she did, to find out where they live, see if they're local. Here's 1975, Bel Air's Women's Civic Club. She was first vice president. This is so cool. This is 1976. Bel Air's Recreation Director Wiley Beveridge and May Lee Kretschmar inspect the new curtains purchased by the Bel Air Women's Civic Club. The sunburst gold drapes provide a touch of elegance and much needed privacy to the Beveridge's office. So this is just, it's cool to have this perspective. So this lady in this picture, her dad, who was still alive at this time, was born in 1898 and served in the infantry in World War I. He trained in Camp Logan, and I found his dog tag. That just blows my mind. I have it right here in my hand. That is so cool, and I have no idea. I've never met any of these people, and here I am. I'm just tracing their history down. It's just so cool. I can't get over it. Okay, here we go. This is a page from the Bel Air and Southwestern Texan, or the Bel Air Texan, 1970. Check this out. Gary and May Lee Kretschmar's son, Tom, 13 years old in 1970. So he should be about 65 years old now. So this is Eldred's grandson. Here's something else. This is 1967. Here's another mention. Mary Lee Kretschmar told the gals working on the 9th Bel Air Antique Fair, the only report the families had from son Philip at Blinn College in Brenham went like this. Dear folks, fishing is fine. I caught 4 nice ones Friday. What kind of school? Alright, so now I have 2 names that I think may be my top 2 leads. Apparently Tom Kretschmar and Philip Kretschmar were sons of May Lee Rulon, who is Eldred's daughter. So these are grandkids of this guy right here. If I can find them, and it sounds like they both had ties to Texas going to school here. If I can find them. So what I'm gonna do, before I get crazy, I'm just gonna Google their names. Tom Kretschmar. And we know he's gonna be about, what did I say, 65? Here we go. Philip R. Kretschmar, born 1949. That 72. I need that could be the brother. Let's see what else we can come up with here. Okay. Looking at white pages. This is, oh, yeah, this is him. Philip Rulon Kretschmar. Looks like he's living in Waco. So not local, but he used to live in Spring, Humble, Milano, Houston, Cleveland, Eden, Bel Air. That's our guy. He's the second brother. There may be more that I just don't see listed. But I don't see him on Facebook. But Tom is on Facebook. So I'm going to message Tom to let him know, or to ask him to make sure he's who I think he is. And I'll let you know if I hear back from him. This is weird because I don't want to sound like a telemarketer or something, like a spammer or somebody, serial killer or something. So I've got to do this eloquently. So, hi Tom, my name is Tim and I live in Manville, just south of Houston. I'm about to send this message. Hi Tom, my name is Tim and I live in Manville, just south of Houston. I may have found something that belonged to your grandfather that you might want. Was his name Eldred Otis Rulon? If so, I found a dog tag in Memorial Park in Houston. This is so crazy. I'd love to make contact with you to get this back to your family. Thanks. Send. And we'll see what happens. I'm just sitting here watching. I could be waiting hours or days, or I guess while I'm waiting I can try to find more out about Eldred, to see if he actually went to battle, went to war, see if there's any sort of records, military records, just kind of find out a little bit more about him while I'm waiting. Here's something. Took a little looking around, but there are, by state, military information. I'm on MissouriOverThere.org. There's a listing here for Eldred O. Here we go. Look at this. Rank, he was a private, serial number 1377784. He was born in Monmouth. He was inducted May 1st, 1960. No photo. Here we go. Organization served in with dates of assignments transfer. Company H, 6th Infantry. That's what I have here. Company H, 6th Infantry, Illinois National Guard, to 19th of September 1918. Cool doing stuff like this because I have no idea where it's going to take me. So here I'm looking at the brief history of the 6th Illinois Infantry. 6th Illinois Volunteer Infantry formed around the 6th Illinois National Guard Regiment. The National Guard Regiment was called out on April 26th and mustered into the federal service on May 11th, 1898. at Springfield, Illinois as the 6th Illinois Volunteer Infantry. At the time mustering in, the regiment consisted of 50 officers, 973 enlisted men, under the command of Colonel Jack Foster and Lieutenant Colonel Edward Kittleson. I'm looking at the Camp Logan historical marker. Talks a little bit about the history. There was a riot in 1917. After that, it says troops receiving training at Camp Logan included the 33rd Division, composed of the Illinois National Guard, part of the 93rd Division, and other regular Army units. So maybe he was in the 33rd Division. Okay, this is Wikipedia. The 33rd Division served in World War I and beyond. The division was trained at Camp Logan in Houston as part of the National State Guard in Illinois. The first unit went to France in 1918. The first unit to go into France was the 108th Engineers under Colonel Henry A. Allen. Originally formed for service during World War I, the division fought along the Western Front during the Battle of Amiens, the Battle of Hamel, the Meuse-Argonne Offensive, at the Second Battle of the Somme, and at the Battle of Saint-Mihiel. And I apologize, I probably butchered every one of those. It was reformed during the interwar period and then later activated for service during World War II. Alright, it's getting late for me. So from what I can gather is the 33rd Division was made up of the Illinois National Guard, which would have included Eldred. And they were involved in a lot of battles in France. I'm gonna go get some sleep and continue this search tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. It's almost noon. He hasn't responded yet. I'm thinking maybe he's not the kind of guy that checks his Facebook every day. What I'm thinking is I saw that he was a business owner, so I'm going to look up his business here and see if I can get a phone number where I could contact him directly. Okay, I've got Tom's phone number here, I think. So I'm going to give it a call and we're going to see what happens. He's a pretty important guy based upon what I'm seeing here, so I may not be able to talk to him, but we'll see. We'll see if he's available. Hi, Mr. Crashmar. My name is Tim Hirschbach. I left a message on a Facebook Messenger, but I just wanted to make sure you got it. About 15 years ago, I was doing some metal detecting at Memorial Park, which used to be Camp Logan in World War I. I believe your grandfather went to training there, and I believe I found his dog tag. Eldred Otis Rulon. If that is your grandfather, I would really like to return this to the family. Thanks a bunch. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, it's been 24 hours and not heard back from Tom. So I'm thinking either I've got the wrong Tom, or he doesn't like his grandfather, or he's on vacation, or he's sick. I don't know. But I'm going to look around, but see if I can maybe find a different Tom, or if I can get a hold of the other brother. His name was Philip, I believe. So my strategy right now is kind of just throwing out a bunch of seeds and hopefully one of them returns. I found another business that's named after Eldred, Rulon Electric. I'm hoping that Philip or Thomas is somehow connected to this business. It's showing that Philip lives in Waco now, so I'm trying to follow that up. So I'm going to send a contact form to this business, and maybe it's kind of a shot in the dark. Maybe somebody there can put me in touch with one or the other, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, made a little bit of progress. So I found out there's a third son named John. I haven't had any luck finding him, but I also found Philip's wife seems to be more active on Facebook, I hope. I just sent her a message, and I'm hoping she'll get back to me. I also found a phone number for Philip, maybe. I don't know if it's good or not. I also have an address. So if she doesn't get back to me and if I still don't hear from Tom tomorrow, I'm gonna try the phone number, see what who's on the other side of that. And if that doesn't work, I will send a letter to that address in Waco, and we'll see how that comes up. But surely somebody out there wants this dog tag back. I mean, it's just, and if they don't, I will gladly keep it, because I just think it's the coolest thing in the world, especially now, looking through the, I feel like I'm part of the family now, and I've never met any of them, because I've seen pictures of them, I've read obituaries, I've seen Eldred's tombstone. I would actually like to visit, maybe I will, but I'm really wanting to return this. I've never wanted to return anything so badly before, but this one I'd really like to get back. So I'll just keep throwing the seeds out and we'll see what happens. Okay. So I've messaged May's son. I've messaged 2 daughter-in-laws, all via Facebook. Now I'm just waiting. If I don't hear anything back from them, I can also go down to their kids. Unfortunately, they don't seem to use Facebook a whole lot, so I may be waiting a while if I wait for the message return, so we'll see how things go. So, probably about, I assume you're aware of Camp Logan?
Yes, sir.
So, I started metal detecting, well, we moved to Houston from Oklahoma in like 2006, so at some point between 2006 and 2009 or 10 maybe, I hunted out there at Memorial Park quite a lot. We found all kinds of relics and buttons and coins and things from the camp. And some of the things we found were the dog tags. Anyway, I would like to give this back to you guys. Get it back in your family.
Well, that would be great. How would you like to do that? Would you like me to come pick it up? Do you want to drop it in the mail? It'll be cool. We have a family reunion coming up.
Oh, cool. Awesome. And so that sounds awesome. Hey, appreciate it.
Okay, Tim.
Thank you. All right. Thanks much, Tom. Yeah. So I've contacted one of Eldred's grandsons. I have his address, and I'm gonna ship this dog tag to him. They're actually having a family reunion sometime soon, so sounds like they're pretty excited to check this out and have it back to the family. I mean, it's something that they never knew that was even existed, so it's kind of a neat little surprise. But I've had it in my collection since January of 2008. That's when I dug it out of the ground at Memorial Park, which unfortunately is now off limits to metal detectors. So these things are going to stay in the ground and rot away, unfortunately, and I'm a little bitter about it. I think that's just nonsense, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it. I've got a few more that I would like to find next of kin for, so we'll see how that works out. All right, so that was quite a journey, a little bit anticlimactic. It just came down to getting the address and putting it in the mail. I was a little concerned about it getting lost, but I just decided, it's local, it's probably going to be okay. I haven't heard back yet, see if he's got it. He'd probably get it today, maybe yesterday, but it's done. And Eldred's dog tag is back with his family. I hope they enjoy having it in their collection. But moving on. As you can see, this is my collection, part of my collection from Camp Logan Memorial Park. Got lots of buttons and things, but you can see here I have 5 dog tags that need to find their owners. Some of them, the names are just that, you know, I just can't read them. But some of them I might be able to find them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But hey guys, I thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can, please subscribe for me and like the video. I'd love to hear your comments. And we'll see you on the next hunt.